Hello, I am back in my kitchen, not to tell another embarrassing story, but to do a bit of baking. And today I thought I'd try my hand at baking some sugar cookies. Now I've never done this before, so it's probably gonna end up terrible. But we're here to learn, we're here to have fun. I've got this camera set up and I've got my camera set up in the sink. Hello. This is gonna film this part, the mixing part, then we'll come back to this one and hopefully I can figure out a way to edit between the two. Shouldn't be too difficult, but it is me we're talking about, so who knows. Right, so I guess we should get cracking. First things first, we need 100 grams, if you want to make this at home, 100 grams of unsalted butter. It needs to be softened. Turn the scales on if they work. I've had a bit, yes, there we are. 100 grams of unsalted butter. I'm going to put the sugar in first actually, because I don't actually have any kitchen towels. So do the dry ingredients first, hopefully shouldn't stick to the bowl. So we need 100 grams of caster sugar. A bit more. That's far too much. Put a bit back in the bag. I could just use a spoon, but that's effort. Put so much in, too much. Come on, sort it out. That'll do, that'll do. In the bowl. And now, the butter. So we need 100 grams also of unsalted softened butter. I've got it open here. How much is 100 grams? Are you 100 grams? You are not 100 grams, I can tell already. You are 19 grams. In you go. 30, oh we need so much more. Oh, this is... Right, come on, you must be it. No, even more. Flipping hell. Come on. That's too much. That's still not enough. For God's sake. Oh, I don't know why I try these things. 97. We'll put a smidge more. It's better to be over than under, I think. 99, that'll do. Right, in you go. Okay, so we've got our butter, we've got our sugar. Now we need to beat it with an electric whisk for 4 minutes until light and fluffy. Light and fluffy. Okay, here we go. Let's start the whisking. Oh. Going everywhere! Why is it coming out of the bowl? Oh no! There we are. Getting there slowly. Oh. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. There we are. That will do, I think. Poor old Whiskey's having a bit of a tough time. Okay, that's nice. That's nice and light and fluffy. Step 2. No. Beating the eggs. So we need 2 eggs. It also says vanilla extract, which I forgot to buy. So they'll be lacking vanilla. We need to beat these in one at a time. I'll put you back in there for the time being. One at a time. now the second egg. That'll do. Probably leave that over the bowl. Whisking the corn flour and plain flour until the mixture comes together into a dough. Okie dokie. So we need, what do we need? 25 grams of corn flour, which I have here. If I can get the box open, that would be a start. Why is my life so difficult? Yeah. It always comes open in the end. Okay. Scissors. I'll cut the corner. We need 25 grams. 25 grams. Alright, that'll do. Whisking the corn flour and plain flour until the mixture comes together into a dough. Okay, I don't have a sieve, I'm just gonna put this in. I guess put this all in and then whisk in the, I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, the worst that can happen is that I have to start again. We'll try this, and then we'll gently whisk in the plain flour. I don't actually have a whisk, so I'm going to have to try and be careful with my mixer, I think. Plain flour, we need 250 grams. I have flour all over my fingers. 250 grams. I actually have a little plastic spatula that I might mix this together with instead of my beater, because I'm a bit worried that if it does turn into a dough, my mixer might overheat and break maybe. I don't actually know, so I'm going to do that, I think. We've got this little guy, we'll mix it in with that. I am getting cake mixture everywhere. Okay, so we'll do a little bit at a time. I think that's what the recipe means. We'll try that first. Until it mixes into a dough. We might be here a little while. Well, this is entertaining, isn't it? Yeah, like I said, I don't have a sieve. I mean, it's all just going to get beaten up anyway, innit? So it doesn't really matter, I don't suppose. But I should probably invest in one at some point. Maybe I need to beat it a bit more furiously. I can feel it getting stiff. Really? Yeah, this is just turning into a cake mixture. Have I done something wrong? I think this would probably be easier if I had a whisk. Ah, it's looking more dough-like now. This is good. This pleases me. My arm is starting to ache. And the spatula is bending always. This is a lot of work. They better taste nice. Ah, there we are. It's getting doughy now. Yeah, that's what we want. Oh God, my arm! Jesus! I should have bought a whisk. Ow! Last little bit, and then we're done. Well, this bit's done anyway. Oh, flipping out my arm. How people used to make cake in the olden days, I'll never know. This much whisking, they must have had biceps the size of Bournemouth. Flip it out. I don't know how I'm going to get this out of here. It's still quite sticky. Oh, for God's sake. Phrasing. Okay. Nope, that's going to make too much noise. Put the dough between two pieces of baking parchment and roll out to a 6mm thickness using a rolling pin. Hiccups. Okay. So, tidy as you go. That would be a good start. Baking paper to make sure I've got the right thing as opposed to, well, I don't know really. Now it says to chill this, but I don't think I've actually got room in my fridge. But we will see. Between two pieces of baking parchment. Do I flour these? It doesn't say I should flour them. How big is big enough? I think we need these around. Oh, come on. Oh, you absolute arse. What is the point of having a serrated box if you can't... Thank you. Jesus. Right, I think I will put flour on this. It's quite sticky still. Light dusting. I mean, I know this is non-stick anyway, but I just want to be sure. Okay, down you go. On you get. As I say, I've never made these before, so I don't know if this is the right consistency of dough or if I've mixed it well enough, but we will see. I need to roll it out. 6mm thick. Where's my rolling pin? There you are. Okay, 6mm thick. I ideally need a bit more room. Is that 6mm thick? It's all stuck to the baking parchment. We'll say that's 6mm. That's roughly 6mm. Yeah, that'll do. Right, okay. Chill for 30 minutes. Okay, heat the oven to gas mark 6. I'll do that now. Is there room? Oh, there should be. Hopefully. About 2 o'clock. Right, now I'm going to have a tidy up, I think, because I've made an absolute mess. And I'll see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so I've had a bit of a tidy up, and while the dough is resting in the fridge and the oven is preheating, I thought I would attempt to make the icing ready to go on top. So I've got a quick little recipe up here: 125 grams of icing sugar and 15 milliliters of water. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough. I don't think it probably will be, but my maths is absolutely awful and I can't figure out how to make it bigger. So 125 grams of icing sugar. Come on. Out you come. I also bought a piping kit to try and decorate the cookies, so we'll give that a go as well. Hopefully that will be all right. Come on, why aren't you coming out? $125 grams, spot on. Now, I don't actually have a jug. I used to have 2, but I broke them both. So I don't actually know how to measure out this water. So what I'm going to do is just Google how many tablespoons of water is 15 ml. So it's 4 teaspoons worth. We'll give that a go. Turn you off. Now I'm going to get a different spoon to mix this with. We'll get this one here. Now let's see. I've never really mixed icing before, so I'm not really too sure what to expect or what the best method is. I'm just gonna mince it all around and hope for the best. Okay, it's getting quite hard now. Again with the phrasing. Now that, I guess, is all right. Is that all right? You can't really. Is that all right? I honestly don't know. We'll say that that's all right. Hopefully that'll I might just put a little bit more in, just because I'm just a bit worried about it all dripping off the sides of the cookies. How are we doing for time? We've got a bit of time left. So this teaspoon is wet. Forgot about that. I need another spoon. Fantastic. There's a little teaspoon here. And try adding that much. That's probably not going to do anything, but as I say, I've never mixed icing before, and I don't really know what to expect. But also, I don't want it too thick that it doesn't squeeze out of the piping kit. Now, I've not actually opened the piping kit yet, so that'll be a first. First for both of us, or anyone that's... But it'll be a first anyway. Okay, that'll do. Piping kit. With 4 nozzle shapes, 10 clear bags and 4 piping nozzles for customising your cake creation. And I managed to say that without getting my words mixed up, so that's definitely a first. Okay. Preparation: take a piping bag from the roll, snap a nozzle from the set, cut off the end of piping bag, place nozzle inside and pull down into tip of the bag until secure. Fill the piping bag and twist the top of the bag to secure the fitting. Pipe the filling to decorate and cover your cake and baked item. I completely forgot that the cookies aren't actually cooking. That's okay, I can cover the icing, but we'll come back to the piping kit later when the cookies are actually in the oven. That'll be a good plan, I think. That's not going to stand up, is it? No, it will. Cookies, the dough, say it's got about 10 minutes left, so in that time I'm going to have a coffee. So while the cookies are still in the fridge and I'm having my coffee, I thought I'd take this time to say I'll be doing Vlogmas this year. I'm looking forward to it. I've got a few fun things planned. Hopefully with everything that's going on I can still do them. So if that tickles your fancy and you're still watching and you want to see me be festive and Christmassy, then please subscribe and hit the bell button, and then you'll be notified, that's a word, notified when I upload any video, and especially during Vlogmas when I upload during then. So exciting, I'm looking forward to it. I've got a few things planned, as I say, so hopefully it'll all go ahead. How long have the dough got left? So it's got about 6 minutes. So I will have my coffee and then I will speak to you, or continue this video, when I'm stamping them out. The dough should now be ready to press out into shapes. What I'm going to do is get my, what's it called? Baking tray, and line it with some parchment, just so I'm prepared. Oh, come on. If you know me, I'm never really prepared for anything. So that's one. I'll do the other one if I need to. So now, let's go to the fridge. Flip it over this way, I think. Ooh, come on, don't tear on me. Hey, look at that, that's alright, isn't it? Not too sure what I'm going to do with that. Put it in the bin. Although I probably could have kept it. Okay, so bit of flour there, that'll be alright. Where's my rolling pin? There it is. I'll just flatten that out a bit more. And that side there. There we go. Just so it's a little bit flatter. Okay, so it says to use 6cm cutter. I'm just going to use this one. I think that's that'll be alright. I don't know which side to use. I think we'll just do circular ones. So, from what I remember from home economics at school, is you start like close to the edge, I think, and then push down and twist, and then it should come up, he says. That has not worked because it is still stuck to the other side of the parchment. Okay, we'll try another one. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work. I think it might be too thick still. Why are you still stuck? I mean, Well, did have high hopes that this would be a good video. I did say at the end in the intro that it might go wrong. It has gone wrong. Oh, car. How can I rectify that? I don't know how to rectify that. Like, is it too thick still? I mean, why is it still stuck? Did I not chill it longer? Well, why is that side? Okay. Oh, well, this has just gone all Pete Tong, isn't it? We'll try that. We'll try that. I mean, it's not going to work. But you see, this is why we'll try from the thinner side. We'll see if that's any better. Is it my rolling? Have I not rolled it thin enough? I mean, I don't see how that should make any difference. It's not made any difference. How am I going to get it off the parchment? What is that? It doesn't look like a cookie. It looks like an idiot. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to pop them on the tray, and if they don't come out circular, which they're not going to, then they're not going to come out circular. I can't be bothered to faff around and try and get them looking all right. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. I mean, why is it doing that? Idiot. You see, now I'm angry. Okay, we'll try a smaller shape. We'll try this one. I mean, it's not going to make any difference. I mean, if you've made these before, can you tell me if your dough was the same, or have I done something hideously wrong? I mean, look at this. I can't even pick the... Oh, for God's sake. Why is my life like this? Why is it never simple? Why is it never simple? I tell you why it's done. It's because I didn't flour both sides. I've been an idiot. I've been an absolute fool of a toque. I mean, why is it still so sticky? I mean, it shouldn't still be this sticky, surely. I mean, it's been in the fridge. Get off. Well, I mean, these are just going to be awful. I can just tell. I mean, why did I even bother picking that up? I mean, it's just stuck to my fingers. This is... I'm annoyed. Right now, I am annoyed. Do I move it about a bit? Does that help? No, because all that's done is make it stick to the... Oh, this is just testing my bloody patience. Look at that. I mean, now that's now stuck to my hand. You see, I thought this would be calming. I thought, yeah, we'll do a bit of baking. We'll make some nice little cookies. And all it's done is made me angry. Get on there, you bugger. I mean, if you've made these before, can you tell me if I've done something wrong? I mean, why is it like that? I mean, look at it. How are you supposed to get them off? It's not even coming off my fingers. For God's sake. Okay. Oh, I mean, this is just stupid. I mean, I don't know what I've done wrong. I mean, have I done something wrong? Did I not mix it well enough? Is that... that's what's glaring at me. That's what I've done wrong. But I was hoping in the fridge it would have chilled enough to not still be a gelatinous gloop. But obviously I misplaced trust in the dough. Yeah, I'm just going to chuck that in the bin. Because I mean, I'm in two minds about chucking it in the bin because it's a waste, but also, excuse me, it's not even coming off of the parchment. So how am I supposed to roll it? I mean, well, that's a bad example because that bit came off. But, but I mean, look at this. Look. What am I supposed to do with that? Like, is that normal? Is it supposed to be this gloopy? What, instead of throwing it away, I will try to salvage it. I will try my hardest. So I'm going to roll all this up over here. I mean, I shouldn't be using my fingers. Get off of my fingers. I've got a perfectly good spatula here. So I'll try and group all this up into a big blob again and re-roll it. I'm honestly a little bit upset that this has gone so wrong. I mean, the thing is, I don't know if it has gone wrong. That's the thing, because I've never done this before. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this. I mean, I got the recipe from the BBC Good Food website, and they were like, "Oh yeah, just do this, just do that. Yeah, just roll it up." And it, like, how am I meant to do this? I tell you what. An idea is forming in my tiny brain, and then flour both sides and then re-roll it, and then hopefully, I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. What is that? That's just annoying is what that is. And then hopefully, oh, for God's sake, and then hopefully, I've got to stop saying hopefully. I don't know what I'm going to say. I can't put my fingers in the flour because I've got, oh, for God's sake. Okay, we'll see if this idea works. So we'll get a bit of flour. I don't know how much is too much. To be honest, I'd rather put more on than not enough. I'm just going to dollop a nice amount on there. I mean, that's probably far too much. And then spread that around. Is that an even coating? To be honest, I don't really care. There we are. Well, this video is going to be much longer than I anticipated. I'm sorry if you're still watching. I'll try and edit most of this out. I mean, if I'm going to say that, I mean, why even say that? And then we'll flour this one. I'm doing this out of shot because I've run out of room. How are you going to carry it over there with the flour on it? I'll figure something out, it'll be alright. Okay, now move all that over to the middle. Sprinkle a bit of flour on top as well. That's too much, but as I said before, rather enough, too much than not enough. And then we'll flip that over, and then we'll give it another. I mean, that's fine. That can happen. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Please. Yes, it's worked. Maybe I'm not an idiot after all. Well, actually I am, to be honest, but you forget I said that. Okay, this seems to be working much better, and I'm much calmer now. Now this one. Oh, look how easy that's coming up. Yes, Ed. It just needed to be a little bit thinner and to be floured on both sides. You see, I do this. I overreact, I overpanic, when really it's just a simple fix. It's just a simple fix. And there's no need whatsoever to panic. But yet, here we are. 22 minutes I've been filming for on my iPhone, on my phone, and that's just my dough issues. So I do apologise if this video is quite long, and if you're still watching this far in, then God bless you and thank you. Yeah, as I say, I just have a tendency to just panic, and just panic for no good reason. And I don't know why that is. I think it's just because I'm an overthinker. I think too much, and I think it's the end of the absolute world, when really it isn't. It's literally just a quick fix. And I'm sorry to any of my family and friends who have had to put up with that over the years. I am so sorry. I don't know if it's because of my anxiety that makes me think that makes it happen. That's too thin, that's going to burn. We'll put that back there. Yeah, like I say, I don't know if it's anxiety that makes me like this. I don't know if it's anything else that I've got going on in my life that just makes me just absolutely panic. And I panic and panic and panic. And I think it's the absolute end of the world, as I've said. Hope that's enough flour on there. Yeah. And all it takes is just for me to calm down a bit and to think about it logically. And just to think that if you realise, well not realise, but if you saw how panicky I was about the dough not coming off the parchment paper, I'm sure you all were screaming at me, just put more flour on it, just put more flour on it. But I don't think that way. And I don't know why, that's still too thin. And I don't know why, and I don't know, as I say, I don't know why that is. I just overthink and over panic. And yeah, as I say, so family and friends who've had to deal with that, I do apologise. I mean, I don't know why this isn't staying still. One-handed, there we are, that would do. There we go. Yeah, so there we have it. It's just a little bit of thought that I seem to lack for whatever reason, that everything will be okay if you just think about it logically. And if you just have a plan of what you want to do. Like, I get so heated that for the first time in any of my videos on this channel, I actually swore. I'm going to have to try and think a way of trying to not put that in the video and try and cut that bit out, but I mean, that's all it took, just a little bit of forethought into how to solve it, and now everything is fine again. So what I might do is just show you what they're like after I've baked and iced them, because this is going to be such a long video that I don't know if anybody is going to be interested in watching me ice them, to be honest. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to clear this mess up because this is just ridiculous. Alright, well, as I say, my main camera died. So I'll come in here. Hello, here I am. Bit of a avant-garde angle. Hang on, let me fix that. So, yeah, as I say, that's what they look like on the tray. I'll add a picture at the end of this video of what they look like when I've iced them and put the silver pearls on them, these things, little cereal bits. Anyway, if you're still watching, thank you very much and God bless you. I mean, this video is going to be so long. So please, thank you so much if you are still watching. Sorry about my meltdown, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.